What's up? It has been a minute, bro. It's been like 3 weeks since I've uploaded a YouTube video in a while. And I was just really dabbling along, like, what do I do for my first video back in like 3 weeks? And funny enough, I've made multiple videos, I've recorded multiple videos, but none of those videos I am happy with, and none of those videos I even want to upload. Over the last 3 weeks, I see, like, this video right now, I literally just want to like cut the video and start again, but I'm just going to push through because in my head I'm like, I wanted to make a video not talking about me and my personal life, but more about how much value I can give you guys. But I'm gonna get the value into this video, but I think the backstory is going to be the context, and that context is going to be what's happened in my life over the past 3 weeks. It's kind of wild. So let's kind of go into this. So the last 3 weeks have been life-changing. It's been a life-changing 3 weeks. Now, where do I even start? I have a dog. So I brought my partner's dog from Canberra over to here. So we drove to Canberra 3 weeks ago, picked him up, and then drove back within the same day. And now he's here. His name is Bruno. He might come into the room now that I've said that, but it's fucking awesome. Like, he's this 9-year-old beautiful chocolate Labrador, just a beautiful soul. So it's like having him around has been one of the best things for me, because my life is purely just obviously working, building my business, and that's kind of it, and obviously being with my partner. But even helping my dynamic with my partner, this dog has been one of the best things, because now we have a duty together to look after this one fucking thing, right? It's just like having a kid. He's essentially like having a little baby, right? And it's awesome because we have built a better bond with each other. We really respect each other, because I pick up his shits, I clean him, I feed him, and I want to do that, and she does the exact same. We don't have to ask each other for anything, because we just kind of do it. I wanted a dog as well. So him being here is probably one of the best things that's probably like ever happened to me. So that's one massive life-changing update. And look, aside from that, bro, business has been doing really well. I think in my head right now, I'm just trying to fight the idea that I'm having a slow month right now. Some of the leads that were coming through are not pulling through. Our form of acquisition being ads, was having a bit of issues. Now we're trying to fix that. But that's what business is. I'm gonna fucking shut up and zoom out and say, like, yes, we have hit our biggest month to date, and I couldn't be more proud of myself, because like, it was just like organic content. It was all of this. It was all of the Instagram. It was me showing up my stories every single day, providing value and really giving a fuck. Me posting videos every single day, just like multiple times a day, or just like giving advice and talking. And me just providing value to my clients. Referrals came through, and old clients came through, and new clients came. It was amazing. Like, last month was record-breaking months, and I was very, very proud of that, because I set a goal for myself to hit a particular number, and I far exceeded that. I exceeded it by 20%. And for me, that was amazing, bro. So I finished the quarter with almost a record-breaking quarter as well. I was off by $5,000. So close to record-breaking quarter. But I paid myself a bonus that was really nice, because over the last couple of years of running this business, I've been doing it with a business partner. And because of that, obviously I'm not going to be getting a big cut. It was a 50-50 split. So even if we profited a fuck ton of money, well, it was split straight in half, and then to tax and XYZ. Before you know it, bro, I'm like left with maybe like fucking, I'm always a bit weird with talking about numbers, but like in that case, bro, like I'll be left with maybe like 6K in a month. And I'm like, bro, how did we just do like how do we do like 5x this amount, and I'm only getting this amount? Oh, that's because of this. But now it's a different story, and now I'm actually paying myself a really good amount, and it feels fucking good. And I paid myself a bonus last month as well, and straight away with that bonus, put into the savings account, watch that build, watch that grow. And I'm really proud of myself for not buying anything. Actually, I just took my missus out for a nice steak dinner. I was like, oh, made some fucking good money. let's go out for a dinner. You know what I mean? So that's because all I'm thinking about is property and just building more of my assets. Because don't get it wrong, like over the last 4 months, I've just been looking at cars and literally looking at this Tag Heuer like Aqua Racer in front of me. It's like $6,000, and I'm like, I want to buy this. Like I'm like thinking about buying it, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to hold off on it because that $6,000 could go to anything else. It's not really needed to buy this fucking watch right now. And the same thing even comes with cars, bro. Like I've been looking at buying a Toyota Supra, the Mark V, BMW M2. Like I've been looking at a whole bunch of cars. I'm like, oh, you know, what should I buy? Because like the money's coming through, business doing well, I'm getting paid. I'm like, fuck, maybe I can actually finally get a car now. Like I can finally do the things that I've always wanted to do. And it's really awesome to see because I've been delaying this for a long period of time. Like I've been able to do this for a while, but I haven't been able to because I had another person as a director into the business and I wasn't able to make those moves. But now I have full control of this, and now I'm just fighting the urge to purchase these things because I know I should not purchase any of these things. I should get my fucking property and then focus on everything later. So that's what I'm doing. So like I've been really channeling my energy to like, all right, just fucking buy the property ASAP and then I can do everything else. Side little tangent there. But I wanted to share some wins because I know I'm gonna look back at these moments because these videos are for myself. Like someone can watch it, yeah, cool, I don't care, but I'm gonna do this for myself because I want to look back at this in 5-10 years from now and see where I was when I was 27 years old. Because I know when I'm 37 years old, I'm going to be the man that I want to be. I'm going to be that multi-millionaire. I'm going to have a beautiful family. I'm going to have a beautiful dog. I'm going to have, you know, I'm going to have like paid off my, like retired my parents, retired my partner. And I want to like homeschool my child and create a beautiful environment for my kid to grow, prosper, for my businesses to grow, prosper, for our relationship to grow and prosper. So that's where in 10 years, to be honest, bro, doesn't even sound that far away anymore. And it's like all the actions I do today is going to create the inevitable, and that is going to be that, right? So that's what this is. This is more of a check-in and a diary for myself, essentially. But yeah, business is doing well. I've now capped out on my clients. I've deliberately just capped at 60 clients because I know I can manage 60 clients. I've taken it up to about 85 clients before, and the way I do coaching, it's very difficult. You know, the one-on-one video calls every single week, so doing 85 of them every single week. They go for about 20 minutes as well. What is that? Let me just do the maths real quick because I am not the best at math. So 85 at 20 minutes. Jesus Christ, that is divided by 60. Cool, that's 28 hours a week just on coaching calls. Then on top of that, that's 85 clients. Then I have to spend that time talking to them every single day, 6 days a week, right? So if that's 28 hours, we can now say that each client gets about 15 minutes per day of my time in messaging, times 85, and then divided by 60. That is 21 hours a week plus 28. That is 49 hours a week just in client communication. So that's why I struggled so hard with growing the business, because all my time was spent talking to my clients. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, like it's hard to grow a business if 50 hours of your time is spent just talking to them, right? So then that's why I hired an ads coach. I'm like, look, hey, do my ads, get some acquisition going in. And then I hired a DM setter. So I got him because I don't have time to do DM. So I hired a DM setter. I'm like, yo, these are the ads coming through. These are the creatives that have been put up. You're now gonna book these leads and I am going to now sell them, right? I'm gonna now do the sales calls, the discovery calls. Now, 49 hours a week then goes back into, you know, my clients. This is with 85 clients, right? And then the rest goes around. So currently, just so I can get an understanding as well, at 60 times 20 divided by 60, that's 20 hours. Oh, let's do 15. No, sorry, 20. Yeah, that's 20 hours plus 60 times 15 divided by 60, 15. So right now, I have way more time. Now I'm spending 35 hours a week on client communications and check-ins, which is awesome, All right, so I've literally just dropped from almost 50 hours to 35 hours, 15 hours left, which means I now get to double down on my team. I have a client relationship manager, I have a virtual assistant, and I've now hired a coach, a support coach. I have a team of 3 now. And I'm very happy with this because I've just hired my support coach as of yesterday, and all new clients that are coming in are going to Ali. So I want to say a big shout out to Ali, welcome to Team SCP. I'm very, very excited to have him on board. And how I'm going to be structuring the business now is that I will be hiring multiple coaches. This won't be just one coach getting 100 clients, no way. I'm going to be structuring in a way that this is a boutique kind of experience, and if that coach wants to have multiple clients, if that coach wants to have 50, 60 clients, obviously they'll be getting paid a lot of money, bro. But at the same time, that client needs to experience what it's like to be treated how you would get treated with me. So I'm probably going to be capping most of my coaches at about 40 clients each, which means that now that's 40 clients each. That's 40 guys that you're going to be speaking to on a day-to-day basis, giving them that love and attention they require. If I give a coach 100 clients, well, that it's fucking going to be dog shit, bro. I want quality to be the main thing. I would much rather hire more coaches than give a coach just a fuck ton of clients. So that's how I'm planning. So anyone that's watching and is actually maybe an up-and-coming coach, or you are a coach and you're Indian or brown, Bengali, Muslim, Paki, whatever the fuck, DM me if you want to be a part of my team, and I can put you on the waiting list to join my growing team. And if you want to be a client of mine as well and experience of what we do, bro, hit the link in the description, get an understanding on how we can actually transform your life, not physically but mentally. Because in the end of the day, we all have a level of potential that is within us, and we just need that one individual to come in there and fucking unlock that. We want to make sure we can provide you with sustainable results that will last a lifetime and not a short period of time. So that we can just focus on providing you a meal plan that you'll love, burgers, pizzas, pastas, ice creams, but also getting the mindset training that will actually transform you and your life. So if that's something that will be valuable to you, please join Self-Confident Performance. Have a conversation with me. You'll be talking to me. I won't be hiring a sales guy for a while. Have a conversation with me, and let's see if you're going to be a right fit for me and my team. Now, aside from all of that, we've hired a whole bunch of people now. There's a lot more stress on my shoulders, but it's also really fucking good because now I have more time to put towards things that are growing. I have not been able to shoot a YouTube video in 3 weeks because obviously the business was pumping over the last 3 weeks. Clients coming in, onboarding calls, sales calls, communications, meetings, left, right, and center. I'm like, bro, I just want to have the time that I have, I just want to spend it with my partner. I just want to spend it with my dog. I just want to spend it with myself. Right, so I was really, really struggling on, every day I was like, I need to film a YouTube video, right? And I kept putting it off. I was like, oh, what am I gonna film? What am I gonna film? So this time around, I have more time. I just had a meeting with my VA, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna talk to the fucking camera and see how we go. Because I was even thinking about returning this camera and just purely doing everything off my iPhone. And I might, we'll see. But that's that situation. So yeah, now I'm back on YouTube. I'm gonna be uploading again. The goal is once a week. Things are a lot busier, but this is a awesome way for me to educate, to provide some content for myself. On top of that, I have a few other business ideas that I want to be taking on, and one is, I cannot wait to do this. It's an education business that I'm going to be starting. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but right now it's an education-based business that I will be starting. I'm going to be planning this out and getting things going as soon as I possibly can. But this is something that I'm excited about, and this is how I'm going to be pivoting a lot of my content as well. Now, in terms of education, it's true education about what we do, right? So I will go into this a bit later. I don't want to talk too much about it. Once I've launched it, you will start seeing the content change as well. So that's going to be a new element to me, and I'm very excited because now that I have more time, I can think more freely, and these ideas are flooding into my brain now. I'm going to Bali in 3 weeks. So I booked my flights to Bali. I still need to get my accommodation, and I'm going to be vlogging that entire situation. So a mate of mine gave me his DJI gimbal. So I'm going to be vlogging all of that, and I'm going to try upload every single day when I'm in Bali because that'll be sick for me to document. And I'm actually getting coached now. So I'm getting coached for my physique, and I want to get absolutely dick skin shredded. Like, I'm going to get like dick skin shredded now. So I will show a bit more of that journey as well. I think I struggle with the camera because it's too big and it's too much. So maybe I will just like return the camera and just do everything off my iPhone or something. But I need to find something that's a lot easy for me, a system that's easy for me to just pick it up and go. Because if the camera is here, obviously it's inside, it's in mind, but it can be a little bit hard. I have to take it to the kitchen, do this or that. So I will figure out a solution. But what I wanted to also get in and talk about is, doing things when it's hard, doing things when it's tough. Because right now I have a little bit more time to do this, but I now have that mental barrier to do it because I'm like, well, I've been inconsistent for 3 weeks. Who's gonna watch this video? What's the point of me even doing it? What's the point of me doing this? Who's gonna watch this video? And then I also caught myself thinking, I'm like, okay, well, who gives a fuck if no one's gonna watch this, bro? That's fine. That's completely fair. So, like, who gives a shit, bro? At the end of the day, if you keep delaying this, well, then you're never gonna get back to it. Eventually, you have to come back. Eventually, you have to make that piece of content. So whatever that piece of content is, just do it. Who cares? Get it out there. If no one sees it, awesome. If someone sees it, awesome. And now that gives me the inertia and gets me back into the system and the cycle again of making content, editing the content, uploading the content. If I can get back into that system again, well, then the ball gets rolling. Because the hardest thing that we can do is try and push a boulder at dead stop. We need a level of inertia. We need a level of momentum. And that's the same thing when it comes to our weight loss, or the same thing when it comes to our training. It can be so hard for us to get back onto the horse of trying to get shredded again. It can be so hard to get back onto the horse to go back into the gym. We've been training for fucking years. We've built an amazing physique, but because work gets in the way, because life gets in the way, we start to get a little bit lazy, and now we've put on a whole bunch of body fat. We don't go to the gym anymore. And it's like, well, we have the capability to go to the gym, to train, to eat good, but we just have to push that boulder up that hill again. And pushing that boulder up the hill again is the hardest part. That is literally the hardest thing. Because once you get that boulder moving, you're set, bro. All right, cool. Now it's like back to what I was doing before. Let me get into the momentum. And then you see the other aspects of your life start to increase as well. Your relationships increase, your work increase, your work ethic increase, your self-development increases. Like, everything about you just starts to develop. Why? Because now you've built that level of discipline that you didn't have before. Nobody likes to be a bum. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say. You don't like sitting there watching Netflix all day brain rotting. You don't like picking up your phone and brain rotting all day. Nobody does. It's just this fucking bullshit like acceptance that we have these days for laziness. The bar is set so fucking low that you can literally upload a video every single day and you're like better than you're better than 90% of the population, because most of the population are consuming. Most of the population are doing things that are comfortable, that are easy. Our brain will always want to do things that are comfortable. Our brain doesn't want to do things that are easy. Bro, fucking yesterday, my missus goes out for dinner and I set the entire day for me to film a YouTube video and to work all night. Like, I don't know what happened to me. I couldn't do it. This is what I mean. I'm so bad, bro. The camera just died. I'm not used to filming, so I completely forgot that 30% battery will not actually last. But nonetheless, what I'm trying to say is that, like, yesterday, for example, I wanted to spend the entire night for me working on the new business idea, getting my new coach set up. But I felt so overwhelmed, and I felt so comfortable that I just didn't want to do it. And I realized that, like, my missus is coming back in like 40 minutes. I got up, I said, I'm taking a shower. I'm doing the things that I don't want to do. I'm gonna go and take a shower. Took a shower and I said, fuck it, man. I sit down and I'm just gonna work. I'm gonna do check-ins. I'm gonna do something that's easy for me to get the ball rolling. And that's what I did. I did something that was a lot easier. I love doing check-ins. So I sat down and I had to start doing some check-ins. And before you knew it, I was in a flow. I was in really good momentum and a really good flow. And then, I went to go pick my missus, XYZ, and this morning, bro, I'm back in that flow. Because last night, I decided to get my fucking lazy ass up, stop being a degenerate, brain rotting, doing shit that I shouldn't be doing, go took a shower, came back, worked, and now I'm in the momentum. Because I did it yesterday, I can do it again today. And today I woke up depressed. I woke up depressed. I don't know why, I don't know what happened to me, but I literally woke up and I was like, I don't even want to do life today. I'm not trying to make it sound dark, but I literally was like, I just don't want to do life today. Like, I don't want to do anything. I had a meeting. I woke up at 6. I had a meeting at 7. I literally slept in till 6:40 a.m. I was like, all right, get up, took a shit, I showered, and then I saw at 7 a.m. the meeting got cancelled. And then I was like, okay, cool. I can go for a bit of a walk. So my missus got ready. I dropped her to the ferry, took Bruno for a walk, got a coffee. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to challenge myself, and I am going to, like, I even spoke to my partner on the way to dropping off to the ferry, and she was really helping me, giving me some advice and, you know, things I should be doing, ticking off the boxes. And in my head, I'm like, I'm going to do things today that are going to make me a little bit uncomfortable. It's going to push the boundary. I'm now going to, let's check this is recording. Yeah, cool. I am going to talk to strangers. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to talk to strangers. And I went, got a coffee, and Bruno is the sticker theory, you know, the laptop sticker theory. Everyone will come up and have a chat with Bruno because he's so beautiful and so cute. But yeah, I was standing in line to get a coffee, and Bruno is like very excited to see this woman. And this woman, she was a little bit like apprehensive at the start. It's like, oh, is he like, he's a big dog. So he's like, oh, is he safe? I'm like, yeah, he's so friendly. And gave her a pat. She gave him a pat. And we just started talking a little bit as well. And it was really nice. And then as I left, I picked up my coffee. I had a moment, I was like, I should say, like, you know, have a nice day. I should literally just say to her, like, have a nice day. And now, mind you, usually I will do all of these things, but today it was like very difficult for me. And I picked up my coffee, and then I looked at her and I was like, hey, have an awesome day. And she said the exact same thing to me. I was like, oh, that's so nice. And then as we were walking, or as I was walking back, there was like this lady who, mind you, like just looked like an absolute fucking crackhead. I didn't realize she was talking to me because I was just walking straight. I was going back to my apartment, but she was like, good morning to me. And she said it twice because I didn't respond the first time. And then I realized she was talking to me, and I was like, oh, hey, like, good morning. Bruno, what's up, buddy? You want to come inside? You want to come inside, Bruno? You might see my boy. Bruno, come inside. You want to go over there? Oh, shit. You want to go over there? You want to go sit with your mate? What's up? What's up? Come here. Come on. Oh, it's all wet here. Bruno, come on. Bruno, come on. He gets stuck. Bruno, come on. Come inside. Ah, nice. Are you telling me this is normal behavior? I hope you can see this. Look at the fucking toy that he has destroyed, bro. This is like the biggest like ADHD video you'll see, and that's okay. I don't care how this video is coming out. I'm uploading this video, and we're gonna make a move from there. But what I was saying was that like I was doing things today that made life very difficult. I deliberately pushed myself to ensure that I'm in a better mindset, because all I wanted was dopamine. All I wanted to do was to have something that allowed me to have a level of dopamine. I came back and I was gonna have a meeting with my VA, and my VA had like a bunch of personal shit going on in his life over the weekend, and you know, I wanted to have a chat with him to see if I can help him. Anyways, I have a call with him. We had a 45-minute meeting, and he opened up about the whole situation. You know, I gave him advice, I helped him, I listened to him, and I felt really good because we were able to come up with a really good productive resolution towards what we're doing and how he's doing, and looking further than just SCP, but like his actual personal life and how he's going mentally. And he really appreciated that, and it was just so awesome to have that connection with one of my team members. And now he's going in and he's gonna go fucking smash it out and book a whole bunch of fucking sales calls. Why? Because we prime the mind, and that's what it's about being a leader. Being a leader is about stepping up for yourself. It's stepping into your own fucking shoes, or it's stepping into bigger shoes. You know, a leader will not wake up and decide to call it quits today because life's a little bit difficult. No, a leader will wake up, will have the difficult conversation with their partner to try and understand what's happening with their mind. Think about it, ponder on it, and actually start to make actionable steps the moment they wake up to provide a solution to ensure they get out of this situation, because that's what a leader does. A leader steps up. Okay, I'm not feeling good, I'm gonna talk to this stranger. I'm not feeling good, I'm gonna compliment this person. I'm not feeling good, I'm gonna help somebody else out. And before you know it, I'm here fucking recording this video. I don't believe I would have been here recording this video if I didn't do all these things. Because a real leader shows up, and a real leader will fucking ensure other people are good before themselves. And now I'm about to go into check-ins after this and continue to fucking push and lead by example. And that's what makes me so excited about the things that I do, bro. Running this business is the best thing that's fucking ever happened to me, because it's such a self-development journey. This is not easy, bro. No one is telling me to do anything. I could literally be like, all right, I didn't feel good today. Hey, everybody, I'm off. I'm gonna go to the beach and like enjoy it. I could never fucking do that, because that is not what a real leader does. A real leader will work through the discomfort. A real leader will work when the times are so fucking difficult and show up to every single client with a fucking smile on their face and help somebody with their problems, provide them with a solution, to guide them on their way, because they do not give a fuck about you. Well, hopefully they do, but realistically, they don't really give a shit, because they want to make sure that they are getting the service that they are paid for. And it is what it is. Most clients will be like completely understanding, but some clients, bro, like, let's be real, man. Like, if we have paid someone, we have a meeting with that person and they don't show up, or, you know, because, yeah, they didn't show up because they're not that, they're mentally there today. Look, this is how I think about it. Your client's not always going to be mentally there, but they look up to you to guide them in the right direction. They look up to you to be mentally stable with yourself so you can help them. But the funny thing is, bro, I'm not mentally stable all the time, but I still show up like a fucking rock, that I am stable, that I'm doing okay, and I will help you, because they need me more than anything. And I want to make sure I'm there for my clients at all times. People bag me the fuck out for doing video calls with my clients. You're spending fucking 30 hours a week, you know, doing video calls with your clients. That could be spent elsewhere. No, fuck off. I'm not doing that. I'm not giving my clients that fucking, that service. They can go somewhere else for that. I don't want that. And if you're gonna work with me, then we are going to have a real deep connection with each other, and I'm gonna make sure I understand you, your goals, of why they're so fucking important to you, because I wanna take you down this journey to show you that it's not the fact that you can't do this, it's the fact that you didn't have the right support system around you. It's the fact that you didn't have the right team, the right effort, the right blueprint, the right system in place to help navigate through your busy life. Because having a busy life means that we start to neglect the things that we once thought that were important to us, that were a priority to us. But then having someone in our corner the entire way through, and actually having someone that helps create a system in place that we go to training during these days, we get our meals during these hours, you know, we can have this meeting at this particular time to make sure our mind is primed, or we can have that conversation at the end of the day to make sure everything has gone smoothly. And if things didn't go smoothly at the end of the day, how do we have that conversation to come up with a solution to ensure that the next day you wake up, we're going down the right path. Like, this is what I talk about, is creating the system in place to get us to where we need to be. Because we all have that potential within us. We all have it within us. We literally just need someone to come in there and be like, bang, let me fucking help you get there. But unfortunately, coaches get fucking hit with so much bullshit saying, oh, you know, you're just a scam, you get low lives. I was getting a haircut by my barber the other day, and he was like to me, he's like, oh, you know, like, but what you do, like, you know, anyone can do it. Like, you know, you're not doing anything right. You know, you're just doing this online thing. Like, you're just helping losers. I'm like, bro, what the fuck do you mean? I'm not helping losers, bro. Everybody needs a coach. Everybody needs someone in their life to get them to the right direction. To get them, like, I'm more of a life mentor as well. So get them in the right direction in life, help them with their career, help them with their studies, help them with their physique, their mindset, X, Y, Z. I literally have a tribe of guys who, like, I have a group chat, and this group chat is self-sufficient. They're all doing their own, like, run clubs and shit like that. And I'm like, yeah, I want to participate in run clubs. I don't really want to run, but, you know, I might show up. Well, obviously I'm going to show up. But, like, these things are happening on their own because these guys are wanting to push. It's so fucking cool to see, bro. I'm so proud. I'm so grateful, like, to God, to everything that, like, this is actually happening in my life right now, and I'm able to have a team like this. And I want to build a fucking community of guys that we do run clubs, we do gym clubs, we do fucking all these different clubs. We have a legit community together where we help each other grow. I'm so excited for this shit, and I couldn't be more grateful. And this is purely because I've put in the time, I put in the effort, I put in the hours to ensure that I have a business that is built on being personable, as opposed to being treated as a number, because nobody wants to be treated as a number. Man, I don't know how long this is gonna be. I'm gonna upload this and try to get this up as soon as I possibly can. So I'm gonna wrap it up there. This is the start of my comeback to YouTube, and we'll be coming back. And yeah, as I said, like I have this new business idea and venture that I will be doubling down on, and I will be coming back with that particular style of content very soon. But aside from that, if you've made it this far, I fucking appreciate you so much. We will be doing the Bali vlogs. I will be bringing back these type of videos, sit down videos. I will be doing some more educational type of stuff very, very soon. But I want to get this one out of the park. Give you guys a bit of a heads up on, not heads up, a bit of an update on what's happening in my life. And we'll go from there. So have a great day. Smash the rest of the fucking week. And I'll talk to you soon. Like, take care.